From LALATE headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Afternoons LALATE.
Over the weekend, this channel reported that the $1,400 third stimulus check would get an update about forced stimulus coming this Monday. And I reported that forced stimulus could be delivered by the President of the United States in briefings this Monday. Minutes ago, we got those briefings. The big update about forced stimulus hitting right now. Meantime, your third stimulus check of $1,400 will be landing March 24th. This was first reported on this channel. I have all the breaking details happening right now as well. Other people will be getting it by mail, not by direct deposit. How will that unfold? I have all those details. Elsewhere within this recording, I have big updates about Tesla, the housing markets, AstraZeneca. I have big updates about lockdowns and re-rolling back COVID restrictions across the country, whether it's New Jersey or other states, the appointment of the new SBA head and why the EIDL grant has yet to go live, the push for forced stimulus, also a new video out from Dr. Fauci. Minutes ago, a new video out from the White House, I'll show you that as well, that talks about your stimulus check. And a new video out from the White House talking about the resurgence of the virus. It's a double header with two videos coming in on Afternoons LALATE. And also coming is your $1,400 stimulus check landing by direct deposit on March 24th or in paper check in the mail today or this week. I have all the big details from the East Coast to the West Coast, from across the board, as Afternoons LALATE gets underway right now. What a big day with so many breaking news. Thank God I shot some new B-roll yesterday, which you're seeing right now in the waters of Southern California. I'm so excited for you because $14 stimulus checks got a big update today. So did forced stimulus as well. How are you? It's Afternoons LALATE, and there's a lot of news breaking. Whew, boy, it's jaw-dropping. Over the weekend, I told you on Monday we're going to hear a big update about forced stimulus. It just happened. It just happened after noontime LA. It just happened minutes ago. So I have a big update for forced stimulus for you in this video. Also, the big update about the delivery of your $1,400 third stimulus check this week. I have that big update as well. And then in this video, I'll show you new video out from the White House talking about your stimulus check. In the video after this, I'll be coming back live with you and going live into the chat and interacting with you, also showing new video for Dr. Fauci, new questions about Tesla, the housing market, AstraZeneca, and new warnings about states that may roll back restrictions. Wow, a lot of videos for you, 2 shows on Afternoons LALATE, and we're starting right now. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to miss a video. And there's one after this, so I don't want you to miss that. Also, like this video. Let's try to do 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. It really helps in the algorithm's ranking. And also, let's consider becoming a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power Casino VIP, because wow, forced stimulus is just around the corner, folks. Here we go. Let's get to the breaking detail. The breaking news is about 2 hours ago, in the middle of noontime LA today, IRS confirmed all of this channel's exclusive reporting from Sunday and Saturday about your $1,400 third stimulus check. First, I had told you over the weekend that $1,400 third stimulus checks will have a new direct deposit date, effective date of March 24th, that the funds had been sent out to the banks and that the funds could be released on the 24th in the big banks, if not earlier or the 25th. I knew this because of 3 reasons. One viewer said, I got a big alert from Chase that there's going to be a big drop of stimulus checks on the 24th. Second, another viewer got the same alert from Wells Fargo, big drop of checks on the 24th. Third, a lot of viewers got alerts from Direct Express saying that the stimulus check was going to land on the 24th. Here's one of those alerts. If you can't read it, let me read it to you. A deposit will be available to your Direct Express debit card on April 24th, excuse me, March 24th. Sorry to scare you there. March, not April, March 24th. Then we also knew it because people were going to the IRS Check My Stimulus Check tool when I told them to do it on the middle of Saturday because it was a big update. There was a big update. We didn't know why there was an update to the database. We knew there was an update. I said there was a big update. They went and they saw the database change from no information or March 17th delivery date to suddenly March 24th direct deposit or March 26th mail date. Now we know suddenly minutes ago from IRS why the database changed. Going into today, I was telling you, one, that viewers were getting an alert that it's March 24th by direct deposit, or two, they were getting an alert that it's going in the mail March 26, March 27, March 28. And I made very clear to viewers that 50% of the viewers of this channel, which has millions of views every day, 50% were getting an alert that it's not coming by direct deposit, it's going in the mail. So I told viewers last Thursday to check the mail, and guess what? Thursday, people got in the checks in the mail. Friday, people got checks in the mail. Saturday, they got checks in the mail. Today, they got checks in the mail. These are people who were expecting direct deposit. So what was the IRS's official statement minutes ago, about 2 hours ago? This was the official statement. One, there's going to be a big drop of checks on March 24th. Check that one off, is confirmed. Number two, the effective date of the checks are the March 24th. Check that one, also confirmed. Number three, the checks were sent out last Friday. Wow. So now we know why the database of the IRS changed, because they did a second push of stimulus checks on Friday. Now, they had said they had only done one push the week before St. Patrick's Day. They did a second push. That second push was last Friday. And they said, we did a push on last Friday. They said the effective date of the check is the 24th. Some banks may release you the funds ahead of time. Other banks will release it to you on the 24th, and some may release it after the 24th. Then they said, stimulus checks for people who are expecting direct deposits may not come by direct deposit, may be going in the mail. They had sent out the stimulus checks in the mail starting not this Monday, but last Monday. And when I say checks in the mail, I include both the check, the paper check, and the debit card in the mail from IRS. Well, guess what they said today? A large, that's exact word, a large number of citizens expecting direct deposits won't be getting it, and they'll be getting it by paper check. Wow, they don't get the percentage, but I said I think it's about 50% of the viewers of this channel, because I did this before in a second stimulus, and it looked significant, but it didn't look large. This time it looks overwhelming. It looks like nearly half of the viewers who are expecting direct deposit. And so if you're watching this video so far and you're wondering, is this me? It is you. But I'm on, no, this is you. But I use, no, this is also you. This is all of you that are tuning in. You don't need to ask whether it's for this type of person or this type of bank. This is everyone. This is the latest update for IRS. Moreover, on Saturday and Sunday, I told you, I am the latest update on the situation because viewers had gone to irs.gov and saw their portal change in the last few hours on Saturday. The update from IRS today is the most up-to-date information. If you go to a website for a bank and it has something posted that says you're getting a stimulus check in a few months, good luck. God bless that bank. It's wrong information. IRS has the most up-to-date information. That website posted that 5 days ago, 4 days ago. If you go to a voicemail recording of a bank and they say, your check's coming in 500 years, God bless them. That's also not up-to-date. This is the latest up-to-date information from IRS. So watch that mail. Is there any way to know which one you're getting, if it's mail or direct deposit? There's no way to know. There is literally no way to know. It is not a factor of whether you file a tax return or not a tax return. It is not a factor of whether you're on benefits or not on benefits. It's simply random. IRS confirmed that in December 2020. It randomly decides to send some people mail checks versus direct deposit. Then the questions were, what about if I updated my bank account with IRS by filing my 2020 tax return in February? If you filed it relatively early on, it may work. It has worked for some viewers. If you didn't, it's hard to tell. It's really hard. If you're on the 20th of the February, 25th, it's hard to tell if that worked. If you filed on the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, I think those are the first few days, that is where it really helps. That's where it works. More about that in a second. I have a lot in this video, so stay with me, and I'll be jumping to your live chat in a second. But let's watch a video from the White House earlier today. If you joined me on Mornings LA, you saw the tail end of this. This is as the White House's press secretary came out this morning to give her daily briefing, and her first word was stimulus. Let's listen in.
Hi, everyone. Morning. Happy Monday. Just have a couple of items for you at the top. The Help is Here tour continues today with the Vice President and Second Gentleman traveling to show how the American Rescue Plan provides help to put food on the table. The Vice President will travel to Jacksonville, Florida to visit a vaccination center and convene a listening session at a food distribution center. And the Second Gentleman is traveling, not will travel because it's happening today, to Des Moines, Iowa, where Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack, former governor, and Congresswoman Cindy Axne will visit a food relief organization. The American Rescue Plan will reduce hunger, strengthen the food supply chain, and provide support to underserved, socially disadvantaged farmers. It will extend the 15% increase in SNAP benefits through the end of September, about $28 per month per person, provide $888 million to deliver expanded access to more fruits and vegetables to moms and babies participating in WIC, $37 million for senior nutrition, and $1 billion in nutrition assistance for the territories. It will support farmers of color with $4 billion toward debt relief for socially disadvantaged farmers to pay off burdensome debts, and $1 billion in funding to USDA to create a racial equity commission and address longstanding discrimination. Tomorrow, the Help is Here tour will continue with President Biden traveling to Columbus, Ohio, to highlight how the American Rescue Plan will help to lower healthcare costs. He will deliver remarks on the anniversary of the Affordable Care Act being signed into law, of course, something he had a major role in, and encourage Americans to sign up for insurance at healthcare.gov during the special enrollment period his administration opened amid the pandemic.
Over the next few days, I will help ensure that you get this money under third stimulus. Coming up later in this video is new video from Dr. Fauci about Johnson & Johnson. This comes in the news as AstraZeneca did really well in its latest trials in the United States, setting in place that it could be the latest vaccine to be approved in the United States later this month. More about that later in this video. But the big news, if you're just joining me, is that $14 stimulus checks under the third stimulus package will be landing March 24th in some bank accounts. How do you know if it's yours? Really no way to know if you're getting it by direct deposit or getting it in the mail unless the irs.gov website works for you. Let me tell you a little bit about that website. The website went from hideously unhelpful to now incredibly helpful because suddenly it's changed from no information available or March 17th to now telling viewers March 24th or March 24th by direct deposit, or March 26th by paper check. Let's jump on the calendar and look at the calendar together. Generally, what viewers are seeing from irs.gov is a 24th direct deposit. Now, let me explain what the significance of that means. That is the effective date of the check. So you may see the check appear later today. You may see it appear tomorrow, the 23rd. You may also see it the 25th. This is the effective date of the check. Most banks will drop it on the 24th. Why do we know this? Because last week, a week ago today, I had viewers saying, why have people on Chime and Cash App got my check, but I haven't? Because the big banks elected to hold the funds until the effective date. What is the effective date? You walk into a bank and there's a check in the corner and it says the 24th, and you walk into the bank on the 23rd. The bank says, we can't cash it, it's the 24th. You got to wait one more day. So what should you expect? I'm going to read over the banks that paid people on this channel stimulus checks. And this list started really on the 17th, the afternoon. I did have Cash App and I did have Chime or before the 17th, and I also had H&R Block Emerald Card before the 17th. But this list of banks started on the 17th and grew by the 19th. These banks that have paid stimulus checks to viewers this channel are Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot, People United Bank, US Bank. Also paying are PNC Capital One Bank, Lake Michigan Credit Union, USAA, Union Bank, MetaBank, Amex Bluebird, Navy Federal, BB&T, Wood Forest, also Bank America, Chase, Wells Fargo, Direct Express Card, H&R Block, and TurboTax. Those are banks or credit institutions that have paid stimulus to viewers this channel. The list was less than a few before the first effective date of the 17th, March 17th, grew by the end of the 17th, and still added some on the 19th. But what you should know is that if you're looking at this calendar of this later this week, the stimulus checks will continue to land. If I could find the calendar, the stimulus checks will continue to land after the 17th, after the 24th, because there's a lot of banks that have to process a lot of stuff. That 24th is the effective date of the check, but don't be surprised if it doesn't appear on the 25th. Now, how about this 26th date for the mail check? Does that mean I physically get it on the 26th? This is where it gets very, very confusing. Viewers of this channel have gotten the alert from irs.gov that they're getting the check in the mail the 25th, the 26th, the 27th. But IRS's statement today is the following. Let me make clear you understand the IRS's statement. The IRS's statement is if you do not get a stimulus check by the 24th by direct deposit, watch your mail over the next few weeks. Not particularly clear what that means. First, it sort of sounds like this is the last wave of direct deposit. If you don't get it this way by direct deposit, it's coming in the mail. Second, it's not particularly clear if the stimulus checks were sent out by paper check last Monday, why it would take several weeks. Does that mean there's several waves of paper checks going in the mail? Moreover, I have viewers who have that 26 effective date and yet are getting the checks last Thursday, Friday, this Saturday, and this Monday as well. A lot of big details. But the thing you need to know is that if you bank at, for example, Chase, and your girlfriend also banks at Chase, she got her stimulus check on the 17th, you did not, guess what? You're likely to get yours on the 24th as well. If it's not on the 24th, it's coming in the mail. How do we know what's going to happen on the 24th? I have more about the 24th and that mail issue coming up right after this commercial break. Stay with me. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues right after this video when I jump into the live chat with you and interact with you. That's the continuation of Afternoons LALATE at the in about 15 minutes from now. Don't miss that final video coming up in just a few minutes. But let me give you a recap where we are across the board. And I saw some of your comments during the commercial break, and they were great. The big update is for everyone. There's always someone who says, what about my bank? And I saw that in the commercial break. This is everyone. I don't need to mention every bank every single time in every video. This is everyone's bank. Everyone's bank. The direct deposits are landing in a second wave. IRS confirmed about 2 hours ago that a second wave of direct deposit stimulus checks were sent out last Friday. $1,400, third stimulus checks, second wave, direct deposits went out Friday with an effective date of March 24th. Yes, this is your bank. What about, no, it's also your bank too. Well, what? It's also your bank. Sirloin's bank, it's his bank too. Javina Late, her bank too. The Scarf Bank, it is the Scarf Bank too. First Credit Union of Scarf Lady, yes, it's her bank too. Everyone's bank. That is the 24th. They may release the funds before the 24th. They may release the funds on the 25th. Now, also, IRS is confirming that if you are expecting direct deposit, it may not come by direct deposit. It may come by paper check in the mail with an effective date of the 26th, 27th, or 28th. How do you know which one you're getting? IRS.gov tool has been the singularly most helpful tool to determine if you're getting direct deposit or not. Now, I had one viewer who had a really fascinating comment earlier. I don't know if it's true. Said you could track it if it's in the mail by going to the U.S. Postal Service website. I don't know how that would work, but that was a fascinating tidbit. There's always something that pops my curiosity, and that was really fascinating. But the IRS tool is generally the most helpful tool to know whether it's coming by direct deposit. This is coming by the U.S. mail. This is, now let me tell you one way that is not an indicator if it's in the mail or direct deposit. It shows pending or not pending. No. 9 out of 10 viewers never show it pending. So don't expect to be surprised if a stimulus check lands in your bank account on the 24th with never seen a pending status, because 9 out of 10 times it never shows pending, it just appears. Same thing with the US mail. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also like this video. And if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Let's see if we can do 4,000 likes. Meantime, breaking news about forced stimulus. Oh my goodness. Here we go. You ready to rock and roll? Forced stimulus? Yeah, the next stimulus package? Yeah. Here we go. This is breaking news minutes ago. The Recovery Act, forced stimulus, whatever you want to call the darn thing. The next stimulus package. Got a new update minutes ago. The President of the United States, according to a new report in the Times, is indicating that the President may split the forced stimulus package into two bills, which I guess would be 4A and 4B. What am I going to call these things? Fourth stimulus, fifth stimulus, or fourth first part stimulus, fourth second part stimulus? I don't know what they're going to call these. What's going to be in the first part? The first part would include manufacturing improved transportation systems, expanding broadband, and reducing carbon emissions, according to the newspaper. Of course, according to the Democrats in the House and Senate, it's also going to include reoccurring stimulus checks, because they've told the president, don't give us another darn bill unless there's reoccurring stimulus checks every month until we so say so, because we ain't going to give you a support of anything on another bill. That would amount to $12,000 to $16,000, and that's a lot more than FPC retro or hazard pay or SSI and SSDI. What would be forced stimulus part 2? Forced stimulus part 2 reportedly would be universal pre-K and community college paid leave, paid sick leave, and other issues. A new report also suggests that some of the major indicators that thought the stimulus package would come in at 1.5, the president is reportedly trying to push it to $2 to $3 trillion, which some are just sort of shocked by it. Meantime, other moderate Democrats are coming out today saying, guess what? Unless you get Republicans to support it, we're not doing it. And unless you got everything paid for by the program itself, we're not going to support it. Where's my camera? Oh, where's my camera? I gotta laugh because guess what? President has actually said the bill is going to be paid for by raising taxes. So this bill is already facing a lot of problems. One, moderate Democrats saying they're not going to support it unless it's paid for it by itself. They're not going to allow it to be supported by raising taxes. The president says it will. Second, they say they have to have Republicans support it, otherwise they're not going to do it. And number three, there's the moderate Democrats saying there has to be a recurring stimulus check. So it looks like it has great hopes, doesn't it? It's just one of those days. Meantime, new video from Dr. Fauci that talks about the importance of understanding that the virus can be beat by the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. That new video was released today, ironically, of great timing, because, why? The AstraZeneca vaccine got its late-stage approval positive ratings from the U.S. today. Earlier today, AstraZeneca got an effectiveness rate of 79% in its final stage testing, which could signal that in just about 22 or 20 so days from now, we could see this as the next vaccine in the rollout. But in a new video released from the White House, this is again from the White House, Dr. Fauci talks about Johnson & Johnson. Let's tune in to this
Definitely
video.
take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. My name is Dr. Anthony Fauci, and I'm the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and the chief medical advisor to President Biden, and I'm going to answer questions about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. This is a vaccine that works, and it only requires one dose. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine uses a particular what we call vaccine platform, and you inject it into the body sees that protein, makes a good immune response against the entire virus. The COVID vaccine doesn't give you COVID because it's not the virus. It's just one protein from the virus that induces your body to make a good response against the whole virus. Well, it's not. Tested in the United States, it's 72% effective in preventing you from getting moderate to severe disease, but virtually 100% protective against hospitalizations and death, as proven by this trial that was done.
And that's a very helpful video because a lot of these numbers are confusing. They're even confusing to me. Earlier today, Dr. Fauci had another warning. I'll have that on the video coming up right after this. The concern about the resurgence of the virus across the board, that has caused a lot of states to now roll back their restricted orders. They're now going the other direction. Meantime, the housing market, new detail from Tesla, and the new projection that Tesla could go to thousands of dollars. That's coming up in the next video after this. But let me jump back into this video. The latest update is that the $1,400 stimulus check, the $1,400 third stimulus check, has gotten another direct deposit wave, as first reported by this channel exclusively on Saturday. That wave started on Friday, and that wave has an effective date of March 24th, also first reported on this channel on the weekend. The direct deposits include all the banks. I'm not going to go bank by bank and say, what about my bank? Every bank, every deposit, every debit card, every direct this and direct that, all of them. But here's the twist. Some banks may release the funds before the 24th, or some may release it after the 24th, like the 25th. It's just like the St. Patrick's Day drop. Some viewers got it before St. Patrick's Day. Some people got it after St. Patrick's Day. But here's the other thing that was confirmed by the IRS. And this, I think, really sort of surprised viewers. I think this was the big surprise. I told you over the weekend that from the millions of viewers who tune into this channel every day, I saw basically 50% of them saying, I was expecting direct deposit, and IRS Track My Stimulus Check tool is saying it's coming in the mail. What's going on? I said, I'm seeing almost 50% of the viewers getting that alert. IRS today said it's a very, well, they didn't use the word very. They said it's a large amount of direct deposit. Viewers will be getting it in the mail, not by direct deposit. So this is huge news. You need to watch that mail. The direct deposit in the mail means, direct deposit going to mail means you could get a beige envelope or you can get a white envelope. They are both very thin, laser thin. Here is the white envelope for the second stimulus. It's white, it has no logo over it, no seal. It may look like junk mail. It's not. And if you look at it, it actually says on the envelope that it is an economic impact payment. If you look at the envelope, it doesn't signify that it may be a stimulus check, but it is. It's very thin. I don't want you to throw away the envelope if you miss it. I had people on their second stimulus who threw it away. I have had people on their third stimulus that accidentally have thrown it away. Meantime, let me jump into your live chat right now and answer some of your questions that you have in advance of going into the final video today. Desi says, at least some people are getting the mail. There's Pam says, good afternoon, Elliot. Good afternoon, Pam. How are you? Let me see some other comments. Let's see. Healing says, nothing yet for my direct deposit. Give it time. Give it a little bit of time. Don't throw away that check, said someone else. Let's see. I did not get an answer from my bank. Understand that a lot of banks are being surprised by this news. A lot of banks don't have the most up-to-date information, which is the IRS's information. Let's see some more of the comments. I wish he had said something about my bank because I have nothing pending and my boyfriend got his payment and says the check goes out on the 26th. Get SSI, he doesn't. Shannon, I'm not gonna go bank by bank. There's thousands of banks, and this is not going to turn into the Comerica Bank channel. If everyone wants a question about Comerica, I'm not going to do Comerica videos till I'm blue in this face. Everyone's bank is the same bank as the next bank. Bank on the left and bank on the right, bank down the street, it's all the same bank. And needless to say, some people think that a particular bank is unique. It's not unique. Every bank is the same. But thank you for your comment. I really appreciate it. Just check the mail, nothing there yet. Gail, thank you for your comment. How long will it take after mail? That's a great question, Gussie. So this is really a question we don't know the answer to, Gussie. That's a great question. IRS mailed out checks last Monday, not today, but a week ago today. And viewers started getting the checks last Thursday. So IRS now says, if you don't get a stimulus check this 24th, watch the mail. I don't know what that means. Does that mean there's going to be another wave of mail checks, or that they're referring to the wave from last week? Really unclear. A mail check generally often comes before its effective date. So I have had viewers who had the effective date of March 26 when they checked their irs.com tool, and yet they've gotten the check on the they've gotten the check already in the mail. I see so many comments about Direct Express. Direct Express is no different than everyone else. It is no different than everyone else. So I don't need to make separate recordings just for Direct Express. We can be grateful that these checks are coming, not handwritten, is much faster. That's Malika. I appreciate that. There is Jenny and there's Renee. I haven't got anything yet, says Renee. Give it time. Thank you for your comment. There is Sonia. Hello, Sonia. And there's Linda Cole. Let me see some more of the comments. There's Shirley. And there is Ann Mudrucker. So a lot of breaking details. If you just join me, let me give you the big recap. If you just join me, $14 third stimulus checks are landing in bank accounts starting, well, could be starting today according to IRS. IRS is confirming that stimulus checks have been sent out in a second wave. The effective date is March 24th. And those stimulus checks will land in a big deposit the 24th or the 25th, or could land before. Additionally, a new wave of, if you don't get a stimulus check by that point, it will be in the mail. Coming up next is the breaking developments about the travel industry. What's going on with Carnival? What's going on with that new projection for Tesla shares? What happened in the housing market today? A real surprise. What happened with AstraZeneca? What did Bernie Sanders say? And what's going on with Florida and travel and the resurgence of the virus? And why did the CDC have such a stern warning today? And why that stern warning could change the direction of forced stimulus across the board? of all those big details as Afternoons LA continues in the next video in just 3 minutes. Join me as I go live. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also like this video and stay with LA for more.